It doesn't matter. We just want you to go and enjoy yourself and experience it with us. You know, have an experience with sim racers and meet friends. It's a good place to meet. Maybe you'll find a league there.
Exactly.
Maybe you'll try out a flight simulator and find out that, flight simulator's kind of sick. I might see what options I have, and that's the place to do these things. You know, because I can talk to you all day in front of this camera about how nice something is, but nothing beats hands-on experience. Nothing. This episode is brought to you by Trophy AI, the ultimate performance coach tool for sim racers. Hello and welcome to the Chicane Podcast, where we discuss all things in the sim racing world. I'm your host, Jason Rivera, and I'm joined here by Mr. Eric Kelly, Jeff Smart, and Mr. George Anzaldo, the founder of the SimGaming Expo. How is everyone doing today?
Dudes, glad to be back. Missed the last one. You guys took care of business, crushed it with the episode, but I'm back, ready to hit it hard here.
Oh yeah.
There you go, Eric. George.
Hey, man, happy to have you back.
Doing good, man. It's crunch time, baby. But we're hanging in there.
George, awesome seeing you again, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Actually, you look a lot better.
Yeah,
I was
man.
expecting to see like bags under the eyes from lack of sleep and stuff.
It's the extra lighting, I think, tonight.
Okay.
So. It's hiding the stress marks, but no, we're good. You know, we're hanging in there, and we're like 2 weeks away, basically. So yeah, countdown's on. Yeah, happy to talk with you guys again.
Nice.
It's the final countdown.
Let's go.
Hell yeah, man.
Oh,
yes, sir.
I can't wait to get into this, man. But let's welcome back Jeff Smart. Jeff, welcome back. I know you took a little mini
back,
vacation.
Little one.
Maybe. Sort of.
Sort of. We'll leave it at that. Yeah. So
Welcome back, buddy.
great to be back with you guys.
Awesome, man. And I don't really have anything to cover this week. There's been a lot of news dropping, especially with Moza. Moza's been it's Moza time. That's what that sounds like. So, but Eric, how was your week? You have any announcements, brother? Anything?
No, man, doing good. Still, grinding away on the YouTube channel, trying to get that straightened out. Got to do a little racing, little streaming.
Tech Gen Gaming, everybody.
just
Go ahead and subscribe. Support Eric Kelly. Also, make sure you follow Jeff Smart. You know, Jeff Smart's been putting out content as well. And of course, Mr. George Anzaldo. That's definitely, this guy got billboards, bro. I'm telling you, it's getting real.
That's right.
I'm telling you.
He's going hard over there, but we'll get to him very, very soon. I can't wait. But for today's Simdustry news update, I'll hand it over to Mr. Kelly. We got some quick news to announce here to fire up the interview with George. But Eric, please, if you may.
Yeah, real quick, I want to touch on a new announcement. You mentioned Moza earlier. They are definitely flooding the streets. They have released another officially licensed wheel from Porsche. This
Another
one
Porsche
is
wheel.
designed
Oh my God.
after the
You get a
GT3
Porsche.
RS.
You get a
Yeah.
I know, you got a Porsche. You get a Porsche. I'm telling
I'm
you,
still waiting on
Porsche
mine,
season.
but we'll
It's
talk
the
about
season
that
of
later. Yeah.
Go ahead, buddy. Sorry to
Oh, yeah.
interrupt.
No, man, that's cool. I'm still waiting on my Porsche, man. So,
I know,
trying to
right?
make sure we get them rounds in. But yeah, this wheel is interesting. So it's like I said, it's modeled after the GT3 RS. It's a 330 millimeter wheel. Some decent materials being used in it. Some microfiber leather. It's got a 2.99 inch display on it. It's supposed to be customizable. Carbon fiber reinforced backplate. Magnetic forged carbon dual paddle. So some premium materials here. One interesting note, the display is actually 60 hertz. So that should be interesting. They say
That's
they kind
pretty
of
good.
basically took that. Yeah, they said they took the GT3 RS wheel and then kind of added in some sim specific, additions to it. So should be interesting. Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, most Volcors, I mean, at least the basic ones, not the newer ones, but the ones that we've been using for years have always been 30 FPS. I mean, so 60 would be a nice, smooth display, 3-inch display, basically. I don't know why they say 299. Just say 3. I mean,
Right. It sounds better.
I guess.
Who's gonna
I
actually
guess.
go, like, where's the measurement?
I know. Somebody's going to take a ruler to this.
Or trying to exactly. I don't know, trying to dodge something. So the worst case is actually not even 2.99. That's the stretch. The marketing material always kind of pushes everything to the limit. So somebody's going to put a ruler or a caliper on it and be like, it's 2.92 or something like that. But
well, I'll say this.
Either way.
I'm not sure if Moza is going to the SimGaming Expo. It would have been nice to have them there and display this on at least a prototype. But
along with other wheels.
We will see because GamesCon at the time of this recording is happening. So we can't really update you in real time. News might be coming out right now.
Yep.
But
as we speak.
Yes. But I got George here who'll probably yell at me. No, I'm just kidding. George, I love you, bro. I really
love you too, man.
Man, this George been being back and forth. Welcome back to the show. I've been excited, man. I wanted to get you on for like the last edge of it, man, so that way we can give our viewers and listeners a hard update on what is the deal, what is happening a week and a half from now, basically, because by the time this thing airs, it's crunch time. It's already crunch time. The lights are coming on, the AC is getting fired up, hopefully, and and yeah, I'm excited. So I guess I'll get right into it, man. So
let's go.
From the a very simple question. From the last time that you were here, can you give us a break? This is going to be hard too, because if you guys go on the Instagram, there's like announcements every other day.
I know. It's honestly like that. I get out of work and I'm like,
there's George updates again. George is at work.
Yep.
George is up. George's Discord is green and it's 3, 4, 5 in the morning and he's up. I'm like, George.
I may not be able to get them all done in time, to be honest. We got this queue going, which is a beautiful thing, but no, a lot's happened since the last time we talked. And I'd probably say, to summarize it, probably about another 30 brands associated with the event. We're somewhere around 50 now, and we've hit past the actual like 40 mark with regards to physical booths with these companies. But we've had other brands that have been jumping in and providing support in different ways, whether it be software, hardware. It's been really cool to see. And then finally, like, companies reaching out to us, which was just really, really cool. And I can't wait to tell you a little bit more about that, because this one's like hot off the press and we haven't announced it anywhere yet. So again, like, as I mentioned before, I really truly believe that there's going to be like an action-packed weekend, and there's going to be something for everyone, and definitely enough to keep people busy and entertained all weekend long. It's going to be so much fun. Again, like this dream, this vision that I had, this picture, how I imagined it. It seems like it's really coming to fruition now, and I'm just so excited. And I can't wait to welcome everyone to the show here when we open doors on September 5th.
I can't wait for you to open doors on September 5th either.
I know.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're hard at work, as you mentioned. We're doing like our final preparations. We finally got our lanyards. Those were printed and those are ready to go. So we'll actually be doing like a proper reveal here sometime very soon. Our badges are designed, and those are waiting for final printing. But it's going to be really cool. I love the design. I think it falls in line with our aesthetic, and we were able to add, like our sponsors. And so, for example, like special guests, exhibitors, attendees, and staff, like they'll all have their own unique individual color and design. So it's really cool. There's so much, and it's a lot to unpack, but definitely I'm happy to be here with you guys again and answer all your questions. And hopefully we can give everyone a great update on the status of the show as we sit right now.
I'm absolutely pumped for this. I can't wait.
Are you really?
I mean, I'll tell you, I can't wait. It's time has moved along pretty quickly, and if you guys can catch my drift, the world's been changing, but then it seems like sim racing hasn't slowed down at all. We've had so many product reveals since you've been here. I know GSI is revealing something at the show floor, and they've been teasing it all a lot on their social platforms. So if you guys are GSI fans, I am, and I don't even own a GSI, but I'm a huge fan of what they represent, and I know the quality of their products, and to be able to witness a reveal of a product in person is very, very different than to see it in a video or to hear it in a podcast. So just keep that in mind. Before we move on, just a quick disclaimer: you do not have to be there all 3 days. So if you feel like you can't make it a Friday or something, don't skip out on Saturday and Sunday. There's still, jam-packed events all 3 days. If you can only make one day, then make that time for that one day. I promise you. We'll talk to George if you're not happy. We'll pull him over or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely.
It just blows me away because you were brought up the lanyards and the badging, and I'm like, I didn't even I wouldn't even have thought about needing badging and lanyards and all those type of things that you need to have a successful event. So as you said that, I was like, oh my God, like how many
swag bags
that I don't
You gotta
know
do it right, man.
Yeah.
You gotta do it right.
Yeah.
That's legitimate. I love it. And that's memorabilia already right there.
Exactly. You official tissue then.
Yes.
I know. Yep. It's going to be cool. Yeah, we're finalizing our graphics as well. Like that's the thing. There's so much that I've been a part of and that I haven't really been able to share fully yet with everyone, that it's just like, I'm just holding all this inside. Like there's product reveals that I've been privy to that I obviously can't share. And for example, like sitting in for meetings when some of the brands have been talking about their booths and kind of like the design elements and things like that they're trying to achieve. But it's almost here, and I can't wait for everyone to see it when they walk through the doors. I mean, I think
you can breathe again, George, soon. Yeah. Trust me. You'll be fine.
The lineup of exhibitors as you first walk in, I mean, I think people are just going to be blown away. I mean, those like basically our primary like platinum sponsors and our major sponsors, they're all lined up. As soon as you walk through the door, it's going to be bam, 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 bam. So it's going to be sweet. And then it just goes on from there. We've got, as you mentioned, we've got a lineup of stuff. Our main competition area will have 15 fully decked out cockpits with a number of different things happening throughout the entirety of the weekend. We'll have our media stage, which I think we're just shy, maybe like 1 or 2 presentation spots. I mean, and we're talking nearly almost like 20 hours worth of different panels. And I'm telling you, it's going to be really, really cool. I can't believe how all this actually came together. I mean, it seemed like such a daunting task, but we chipped away at it little by little.
It is a daunting task.
I was going to say, it's not. It seems like it.
No, you're right. You're right. I won't downplay that. I mean, definitely.
It's because we're
not going to let you.
I know. I know. You were. I'm telling you, when he first came on the show, it was a little different, right? There was more of a wishful, but now it's like you're in a great position right now. You know what I mean? You're actually, pretty much fully booked out. I would say.
Yeah.
And for a first event, that's impressive already. To have that much, content and have all these different brands that are coming in. I told you they might come in late. I mean, that's how it is, man. Some people just
You're right. I think when I'm when you're going through it and you're looking at the screen every day and you're seeing like what you think it could be, and it's like taking time, it's really, really tough, and then sometimes those moments of doubt or just fear of wondering like what's going to happen, like what did we start, what are we getting ourselves into? But that was the thing, that regardless of those times, and as I mentioned before, like those roller coaster of emotions that I've been through over the last almost 2 years straight, I always kind of kept that vision and that dream in the back of my head, and that's what really motivated me and pushed me to kind of keep moving forward. Because I really do, I just want to share this with everyone, for all of us. You know what I mean? Like, I think equally there's something that we all love about this that's universal. And that's what I want to bring to the table, and bring people together to enjoy that, and do it here because it's never been done before. I think the responsibility of it all at times has really weighed heavily on me. But again, like, that was also that extra drive and that motivation to just, no, you're not giving up. You're going to keep working, and you're not going to stop, because people are counting on you, and this is going to happen whether I like it or not. Like, there was no turning back. So my goal and my focus was to try to make it the absolute best event that I could possibly, that it could be. And I think,
I'm sure
for first year, I'm proud of what we've done. I know that there's going to be things, maybe that little hiccups throughout the weekend, but it's a very steep learning curve. And we'll kind of move from there. Yeah.
100%. The actual event has not happened yet. Yeah. So that's the other, I guess the other side of the learning experience of actually running one of these is you have to go through it. You could prepare for so much, right? And you still got to go through with it before you really, I guess it's just something that has to happen, and it will happen. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be awesome. So
I'm definitely looking forward to it. The nice thing, like, on the exhibitor side of it, these companies, they know what they're doing. They show up, they have their booths and their products.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think that happens very organically and naturally. It's all the other stuff that has to get coordinated, like all these competitions, making sure that people are where they're supposed to be at the right time. And now we're adding broadcasts into the mix and making sure, again, like we're managing this schedule. We've got this streaming room for sim racing. There's a podcast booth. And then, we've got this just massive list of creators that we're making sure, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're bouncing them around and they're in their right spot at the right time. It's going to be maybe a little bit of like controlled chaos, but like, let it come, and we're going to make the most of it. And I think everything's going to be okay in the end.
Right.
Well, fun.
It'll
be fun.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's going to be awesome, because everybody that's going there is going there for the same reason, because of a shared passion over it, meeting other people that are like-minded, so I'm sure you're going to have hiccups, George, but at the end of the day, I am sure that this is going to be an outstanding success, because everybody's there. It's just a catalyst to bring everybody together to experience all these, everybody else's products and new, the discussions and the podcast and everything that involves around the sim racing or the Sim Expo is just going to be awesome.
Yeah. The fun thing is also been just seeing the excitement from the exhibitors as well, because, they've been to other shows, they have a good idea and understanding of, what's a good show and if something's being run well. And so it seems like, people, like, they've appreciated the way they've been treated, and they're excited. They're excited for this one. So, I think everything's gone pretty smoothly in terms of those logistics and kind of stuff behind the scenes, where it felt like a fairly smooth process for bringing exhibitors on board. And so it's so far, again, like, the stage is set, we just waiting for this final countdown. And
the final countdown.
Yeah.
I can't use that because that's they'll copyright the hell out of this show. But look it up. It's a song from the 80s.
But
you might a suggestion, play that when
I'm very familiar with the
play it as we walk in, dude, the final countdown.
When I'm typing away at the keyboard and sending out my 100th email of the day or whatever, I've got like the Rocky IV soundtrack blasting in the background. I've got Survivor. It's just like get those Survivor. Motivational, like all the the training montage music from all those epic movies.
I use that to run, bro. When I go running on the gym.
Gotta get that motivation in.
It will definitely keep you going, bro. But let's let's move on to the next question here. But that's all awesome. I love it. That's great.
Yeah. So I was gonna ask. I know you mentioned some things you were worried about. Were the room blocks, in particular, anything that you were really worried about filling up? I mean, obviously, as soon as we heard about it, we were like, "Oh yeah, that's gonna sell out." But just from kind of like from your perspective, was that one of the things you were worried about?
Oh man, yeah, big time. Yeah, I mean, because this is the thing. Like when we signed with the convention center, we also signed for the room block, and that's day one. You know, and we originally we did like 100 nights or 100 rooms per night on like Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So it's like if this didn't happen, they're like, well, George, you're responsible for over 300 hotel nights. So it's like,
sorry for laughing.
All right,
sure.
you know, and my train
you're
of thought was,
responsible, so figure it out.
My train of thought was like, all right, well, if there's 50 exhibitors, then there's at least 2 staff members per booth, and okay, we should be good, right? And then everything was kind of moving slowly, and I'm like, oh, even the convention center was like, are you guys good? Like, it's the room blocks. Like, it's going to be okay. And then it really picked up, and it's really cool. Like, actually, there's a graph. Like, I can see all this stuff, and it was like kind of really slow, and then it just and then it eventually filled up. And so I'm reaching out to the housing coordinators at the Marriott that's attached to the convention center, and they added additional rooms for us, and then they kept adding. And then eventually they're like, George, no, we have to make an addendum to your contract. you're there's too many rooms. We need to make sure that you're responsible for them. I'm like, oh, great. So then they added another.
They wanted it in writing, is what they wanted.
Yeah. So they added an additional 20 per night, and then they added more, and then those got booked up within like 4 or 5 days. So
awesome.
Yeah, we've exceeded our commitments, and then
in 5
some,
days.
So.
That's awesome, bro. Think about it. That's less than a week. That's great.
Yeah. So it's there. Now there are some other hotels in the area because right now the room block is currently full. You can still call the hotel at the convention center to check for availability. But there is also 3 minutes down the road. There is a Embassy Suites Hilton, which is you could walk from there to the convention center. It's like a 3-minute car ride. Now, the thing is there's a number of hotels that are in the Schaumburg area, but until I filled that room block, I couldn't advertise it because I'd just be putting myself on the hook.
No, of course. You gotta fulfill the contract. Yeah, 100,000%.
We were able to take care of that, and now we're happy to be able to tell people that yes, they're
honestly the prices of the rooms were pretty damn fair for the convenience of literally walking downstairs and you're in the expo. That's killer for me. You can't beat that. Yeah,
I can't wait for everyone to see the convention center hotel. It's amazing. It's modern.
They got a bar too, I heard.
Oh yeah, they got a bar. They got a restaurant.
I heard.
Yeah, it closes at 11. You got Starbucks there. I mean, it's
Starbucks. Oh, perfect. Yeah. That's it. That's all we need.
It's awesome, man.
There's all the major food groups.
Yeah,
that's the whole triangle. The whole.
Yeah, you got your stuff for the
balanced meals every day.
That's it.
Yeah.
We got stuff for the morning and for the night. We're good. We're good to go.
Yeah, they actually have like a vending machine with everything, every kind of toiletry, and they have everything there. It's a great venue. I think people are going to be blown away, to be quite honest. I mean, I know there's all kinds of convention centers, but I'm really fond of the Schaumburg Convention Center. I think I couldn't have picked a better place to kick this thing off. So I'm really excited to.
I agree with you, and I mentioned this on I forget which episode. It was like maybe 2 or 3 episodes back. We actually made a mention of that. Is that you're trying to strategically put this event into a place where it's not so bad for the European market to come over, because if you took it to Vegas, that would be kind of difficult, right? Because that'll be even further or more expensive or just harder.
Yeah.
Now it's hard on us on Hawaii. It doesn't
above.
matter. It doesn't matter where it's at.
We're
If it's
sucking
in
it up.
Hawaii, then if you guys want to move the venue to Hawaii, I'm telling you, man, we got some Aloha stuff here. We'll hook it up. So just an idea. But
Yeah. Well, my goal is to completely sell out that place, and maybe it takes us a few years, and then we'll see what the future holds. They have a whole other huge like banquet hall. It's probably like another 100,000 square feet, and then there's still an additional 33,000 square feet in the main exhibit hall where we're at, and then there's the whole hotel has like 500 rooms. So technically, like, you know what I mean? But there's a lot of areas for growth. There's so many more smaller banquet halls that are anywhere from maybe like 800 to a few thousand square feet.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of room there. So it's definitely room for growth. But yeah, we'll see what the future holds. But
there we go.
Yeah.
Let's hope for the future. Let's get through this one. Let's have a blast and make it bigger next year. 100%. 100%.
All right, George, question for you. You're just talking about rooms for the vendors to come set up. What some of the updates when it comes to vendors, companies, guest speakers that you've had since you've last been on? You don't have to give us, the date exactly of when you were on last, but just, some of the ones that have came out recently.
Yeah, the biggest one is Tony Kanaan is coming to SimGaming Expo, Indy 500 champion.
Tony Kanaan, bro.
Yes,
so stoked about that.
That's wild.
It is. He's had a relationship with SimuCube and a number of other brands in the sim racing space for quite some time. But he'll be collaborating with SimuCube and doing a meet and greet at their booth on Saturday at 2 p.m. And they're doing a cool time attack where Tony will set a time in the morning on Saturday, the 6th. And they'll have the public, setting laps and times. And at like 4:15, he will actually present the prize and the award to the winner. And he's also going to be a co-announcer for one of the IndyCar races that is happening in the competition area. So it's
let's
really,
go,
really cool.
Tony.
Let's
go.
Man.
It's so cool. I mean, he's a busy guy. He's a really busy guy. And
the dude's won the Indy 500. Like,
oh, I know.
It's hard to wrap your head around.
And season champion as well in IndyCar. So it's really cool because, as I mentioned, I've been an IndyCar fan for many years since I was a kid. So like I remember when Tony entered the IndyCar series, it was known as CART back in the day. So I kind of watched him, as he got his career started. And I was actually there too when he won his Indy 500. It's really cool. And then during COVID, all the drivers were keeping themselves busy sim racing. And as we talked about before, I used to run the Lionheart Racing Series, which was an IndyCar league. And Tony, during COVID, came and hung out with us, and he raced in a few races with us, which is really special.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah. So it's like this now is kind of like coming full circle, but I've really never been like in a true interaction with Tony in person. It's always been kind of virtual. So again, like this is going to be
that'd be
super
a first
exciting
for all of us, honestly. I think.
Yeah. So TK's coming. Man, there's so much. We just, again, this is a first. We have not released this anywhere yet publicly.
Hell yeah. Chicane Podcast world premiere.
Yeah.
World
Turtle
Beach.
Turtle Beach is coming to the show. They are going to be supporting our PC gaming area with basically 7 full decked out combat and general aviation flight gear, as well as 8 of their sim racing setups. So we're going to have
nice.
And that opened the door because now we got connected with DCS, and there's also another creator. Hey. His name's Baltic Dragon. He makes custom third-party missions for DCS. So they're coming.
Oh, and
so
my God.
So we're basically, as we
get me a flight stick again.
Yeah.
Bro, did I get right into this at the perfect time?
Yeah.
Yes, you did. We'll cover that on the next episode. But Jeff is definitely stepping in in that world just a tad bit. So this will be good. This will be great for you, bro.
So there's going to be
awesome.
a Turtle Beach takeover, throughout the weekend at various times. So that's when you'll see Turtle Beach gear in that entire LAN area, and we'll be playing a number of different games. So I think it's going to be awesome. Gosh, who else? Man, there's so many. VPG Sim is going to be there. They're going to have a number of wheels.
Hell yes. VPG, shout out to VPG. They shared our last video. Thank you so much. Cool. I really appreciate that. Very cool, very supportive of the show. And I can't wait for that Porsche wheel.
I saw some of the comments on the last video.
Yeah. Listen, there's some things I need to reveal too, but that's going to have to wait. That's going to have to wait. A little surprise coming down the road with that. Yeah, VRS. Yeah.
They joined. Yeah. There's another motion platform company called DOF Reality. They're there. Sim Department is co-exhibiting with SimCraft. Man, it's a hefty list. You got to check out the website because there's so many. We've had a couple more publishers come on board. A big one, Giant Software. They're going to be physically exhibiting, which is super cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, makers of Farming Simulator, and as you know, they're working with Straight Force Studios. They're coming out with a new sim title, which is going to be really, really cool. Man, just it's like it's hard because there's been so many. It's like trying to keep up. Toby, who makes the Eye Tracker 5, is going to be
Toby Eye Tracker, the wireless. Yep.
So they came on board.
That's good for truck driving. That's what I used to use it for.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty cool. Oh, gosh,
you look left and then the whole camera moves. It's kind of dope.
How can I forget this one? Podium 1. Podium 1's going to be there.
Who'd you say? You say Podium 1? I thought
Podium 1. Yeah. We worked hard in terms of outreach, and then a while back it didn't seem like it was possible, but they've collaborated with Corsair, and that was enough to be able to get them to attend. So I'm so excited that Podium 1 is coming, and it sounds like Corsair is like stepping up big time. I mean, they're going to have, along with Podium 1, they're sharing like an 1,800 square foot booth. It's going to be massive.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Race Data AI is coming out. Gosh, let's see. This is like, and here's another one that's really
rocking
cool.
And rolling, man.
Scalarchy Electronics. They're really, really big in the high-end flight sim department. They actually have a full Airbus cockpit. Like they're bringing this. I mean, it's a 2-seater. It's got everything as high end as you could go. I mean, it's beautiful, and we're so excited to have them because again, it brings a little bit more diversity to the show. Racing Fuel Simulators. They're based out of Switzerland. They're teaming up with OMP. Like, come on, OMP.
Oh, I'm an
awesome.
OMP fanatic too. I love OMP stuff.
They're going to be displaying some of their seats, I'm told, as well as having merch. But see, Cube Controls is coming.
This is a massive opportunity I have to mention. Buying a bucket seat and finding a place to try these, that's nearly impossible.
It don't exist.
You bring up
an
excellent point.
You have to have a Sparkle dealer, or that's if you want to go with Sparkle, right? But what if you want to buy something different, or what if you want to test the difference, right?
Or just sit in a molded seat for the first. Is this what it's cracked up to be?
Yeah. Yep. Is it by the measurement? Because they'll give you dimensions, but that doesn't really. Sometimes the body is not 100% shaped the same. Everybody's different. Yeah. You might have some a little on this side, and it might be uneven. So that's
a great point, though, man.
We've got two others.
Let's hear it, bro. Let's hear it.
Everyone was kind of asking, "Where's the VR? Where's the VR? There's a VR guy in your logo, but you don't have any VR." So I said, "All right, I'm going to get you some VR." So we've got a company. They're called VR Villa, and so they travel to a number of different cons and expos and things like that. So they're coming, and they're going to have basically like 1,400 square foot booth with an additional 300 square feet. And so what they are going to do is they're going to have upwards of, I think, 28 VR stations where they'll have a number of different games that are going to be played over the course of the weekend. So there'll be standing stations as well as a few that are sitting. But yeah, people are going to be able to experience VR. They have a fleet of, I believe, Meta Quest 3Ss and just a number of different games. So people are going to actually be able to experience VR. And then also too, like, it's cool because I was thinking, and that was one of the questions, like, people are coming with their families or with younger kids, and these motion sims and maybe some of the equipment is just not suitable for them. You think of like direct drive wheel bases with all the torque, and you don't want some small child to have some kind of injury or something. So this VR area is a place where younger kids could still come out and have a lot of fun, as well as like our PC gaming area. And then here's another one that's also very family friendly, and we were super excited about. Stern Pinball is going to be showing up at our show and bringing a number of games. Yeah, I mean, it's not Stern necessarily Pinball simulation, but it is definitely themed in terms of gaming.
That's okay, man.
I'm a big pinball fan.
Listen, it's all right to throw some things in the mix there.
Yeah.
So Stern Pinball.
Yeah.
Welcome aboard. Listen.
Yeah.
And I want to say
this rocket.
That's it.
Because we headed to the moon, baby.
I'm going to state the obvious here, but this is a racing simulator. That doesn't mean that it has to be only racing. You can attach anything you want to this, and you can run flight simulators. You can run truck simulators like me. Jeff's getting into flight sim now. He's getting into combat stuff. You can even do farming on this thing. So don't look at it like it's a rig and it has to do one thing. That is false. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's excellent news.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we left out a few because the amount of posts that I've seen since you've been on the show, because you came on an early time. Yeah, it's way more than this. Yeah. But I think you got the heavy hitters. That's that's the important thing, is to get those out the way. So Tony, I can't wait to meet you, Tony.
Yeah.
If you're watching this.
So cool.
Jason and George, to those, like a lot of those partners that are going to be there have pushed out new products in the last couple weeks.
Oh yeah.
So it's another opportunity to, touch, feel, see, check out.
It's not old stuff that we're looking at.
Ask the people questions about it and not just watch some YouTube video of somebody that probably got the product for free, wouldn't dare say something bad about them. Not that I'll do that, but at least you're talking to and feeling the object, asking questions.
Speaking facts though. That's facts.
Yeah. So it's perfect opportunity for that too.
Absolutely. And what better way to really let your voice be heard to these brands, especially if you're a fan of that brand and that's the way to do it. Get there, tell these companies like right up front. And that's what they want. They want that direct feedback. And there's nothing like, a true like human interaction, like face to face. So
it's like a live survey, they're saying 70% of people complained about this. So that means you got a problem, if 70% of people are complaining about something, that means there's a problem and needs to be addressed. That's just an example, right? So I'm excited. I'm excited just as much for the flight stuff because again, there's always new things coming out, and something might be more compact, or something might create like a way to fold it out the way so you can go back to racing. And when you want to go flying, you just go like that. Or, I've seen many iterations of tricks, tips and tricks on the internet, but to be able to touch it and see it and try it, it's I can't state it enough, man, that you can't it's just go, please. Go to the expo, hang out with us. But let's keep this going. Switching gears, I know I'm all over the place, but so George, tell me about this cup car, the cup car racing. How did that shape out in person over there in Chicago, man?
Yeah. So this is something that we've been working on now. There's a number of different competitions that are taking place over the weekend, but this one's our flagship competition, and it is the SimGaming Expo Challenge Series presented by SimuCube. And so it started off, it was open to everyone on the iRacing platform, so basically worldwide. We ran a time attack for 2 weeks, and we had about 600 people place times. Now, from there, we said, okay, we're going to have some online qualifiers. We'll take the top 75 fastest people who had confirmed tickets, or if they were from outside of the US, that they had confirmed travel plans. And then we took those 75 and we hosted a 3-race series, basically, where we had 25 in each heat, basically. And then we took the top 10 from each of those races. And those 30 are comprising the field for the in-person tournament at SimGaming Expo.
Nice,
so,
bro.
Yeah. And then you'll see these guys battling out
bunch of hammers
all
driving.
weekend long.
Oh,
Yeah.
And you know the Cup car, man. That's my weekly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love.
And we did it at Daytona.
Daytona too.
Yeah.
I know.
The races produced. I mean, you got to see it. There were some photo finishes, and
my lap times ain't fast enough.
I know. I look at that Cup card. I'm in the wall.
These guys, when they were racing, like they were fighting. The spot to not want to be in is 11th. So the guys in the front,
that's the cutoff.
If they coasted, they would have been fine. No, they were battling like wheel to wheel the whole time. Nobody held back, and they put on some awesome racing. Which we might have a clip to show you guys.
Oh, you do?
All right.
Let's wait a minute. It's showtime.
I'm ready for that.
It's showtime. Want to have a live coach available on demand? With Trophy AI, you'll be able to practice with Mansell AI at your convenience. A real-time coach in your headphones to navigate and guide you through the track, helping you achieve race pace. This tool is awesome as it provides full brake, throttle, and steering telemetry on screen with the live review getting you ready for your next big race. Check links to Trophy AI in the description and also use Chicane12 in all caps for a 12% discount.
let me get this one out of the vault for you guys here.
You see?
Yeah.
Look, we got a third co-host here, George Anzaldo.
All right,
the founder.
You tell me when it's time to press play, and I'll
It's
hit
time,
you.
bro.
All right, here we go. Here it is.
I'm ready. But wait, we need to share that first. And then
SimGaming.
Wait, so
there we go.
Okay,
there we go.
here we
Here we
go.
go.
All right.
We're good. We're live. We're live.
All right, here we go. This is the recap from our round 2.
This is your SimGaming Expo Challenge Series presented
This is clean.
by
Yo.
SimuCube.
Spoilers.
Top 10 today, and you
That is
will
dope.
get yourself
Custom
a
paints
chance
by
Wow.
of
Neonism.
a lifetime.
This is
He
like
nailed those paints. Beautiful.
It's like
spec
Crofty
maps.
2.0.
Wow. Man.
And the race
So
to
we had
Schaumburg starts
we had
now.
cars designed for each of our primary sponsors, as you'll see. There's SimuCube and the rest of the sponsors.
Yo,
Bro, I'm hyped to see this race in
the
person
Cup
now.
car, bro.
This reminds me of the opening scene in the movie F1.
VPG just announced the wheel to this car too. I can't wait, man. Oh, whoa.
Wow, that was crazy. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
Action.
That's
Most
me
special.
right there.
Varga to the outside. And they come towards the line. It's Varga who gets the drive. Varga who is
Wow.
This is iRacing, bro.
Yeah.
That's insane how they're able to get the cameras. I wish I had.
I know.
Can you guys
This is
share
speed
the
reels. If anybody needs
Share
a
me these
promo,
cameras, man.
Speed reels.
They're making this video makes driving this car look easy. I look at this
Easy
car
and
and
fun.
the wall.
That first turn on this car is it's a doozy.
Dude, this is fire.
It's a fast ass track
Got
too.
30 drivers. Now we're going to do it all
Yo,
again. I'm going to do
look
it
at
live.
Bro.
So this is very professionally done, and I believe this video, the
Speed
races
reels.
are on. They're on a YouTube, right? There is a YouTube
Yeah.
link. We'll post
Yeah.
that in the description below, so you guys can check out the actual race.
Yeah.
It's actually broadcasted, right? It's
It was on iRacing's YouTube page.
yes, that's true. It
yeah.
was
And their
iRacing
Yeah, I
official.
remember that.
Yeah,
It was a very, very proud moment. Again, like
I didn't see it like this though. The trailer, that's kind of sick.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't see it
That was
like
clean.
yeah, that's the recap. We did. These guys did actually make a like an opening for the broadcast for us as well. But yeah, I ran leagues for 10 years and we had like 3.5 months in the off season. Now, yes, I potentially could have had more time, but the reality of with everything else going on, me and the other guys that were helping me, we put that together in like 3.5 weeks. That competition, the whole thing, like planning it out, and it was a lot. But thankfully, everything turned out okay. Like that morning, you know, I hadn't launched a session in a while because I haven't been running my league for almost 2 years. I'm like, I checked the weather settings and the setups like 50 times because I'm like,
you went into league mode. You went into league mode.
I'm like, there is no way that this broadcast is going live and someone's going to say, man, the Q sets in the race set, what, you know, or the wrong fuel, or, you know.
This was an excellent idea because this
streamlines
the process. Like you already know who qualified already. You know, it's on camera. We know who they are. So it's kind of it'll be smooth sailing, you know, instead of doing it there. I think that was a good call, you know.
We got some custom trophies made up for this thing, so we're gonna have some custom trophies. I mean, there's some sick prizes. There's going to be a set of active pedals for the winner, and then there's going to be
active pedals, guys. Come on,
a GSI wheel for P2, and then it's a SimLab P1X Pro for P3. That's just for that competition.
That ain't no slouch of gifts.
GSI is also they have their own competition. It's the Open Wheel Invitational, and they're issuing 3 wheels for that podium. And then we have MX5s. It's the Husingfeld Sprint Cup at SimGaming Expo, and they're giving out pedals for theirs. And then on Friday we have a Time Attack that's open to the public, and that'll be another SimLab P1X Pro. So we've like I said, the competition area is
the rig, the P1X Pro. Oh my God, bro.
It's stacked. Oh, and guess what? I get to, with some volunteers, we get to build about 20 of them this weekend.
That's
a lot of fun.
That's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I wish I was there for the amount of fun.
I know. I need some help. I need more help.
My knees are feeling that just as you say it.
So we'll have some pictures for you soon, but you know what? I'm calling it our Builders Guild in our Discord.
The Builders Guild.
The Builders Guild. It's going to be fun. And I mean, come on, like, where are you going to see like all that hardware stack? I'm not leaving that place without photos. Like,
no, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Trust me.
It's going to be like Indiana Jones warehouse at the end of the movie when they're pushing the ark back, you know, and you see like all the.
Yeah.
So.
Yes, we have
Treasure.
plans on covering the entire thing too. So, and I'm pretty sure all the other content creators, there's going to be content on this. Trust me, people are going to know what they missed out on. People don't know.
Dude, that's it. I think honestly, the real benefit, I mean, of course, like for the exhibitors being there, but they're probably going to have a lot more after the event because all the interviews and the product reviews and then the companies, like you said, that were on the fence or they didn't quite understand or they weren't sure because, and admittedly, that's fair because we haven't had a year prior to this. We don't have images and video and all this footage. And so it's really hard to kind of tell that story.
It's hard to present something when you don't really have anything.
Yeah.
I got you.
But after this first one, man,
you're good. You're golden.
Oh, it's going to be crazy.
Yeah. Georgie, don't forget about us.
No, you
when
kidding
you're big
me?
time.
No.
I'm kidding.
I couldn't do
man?
that.
Come on.
No, I mean, you guys have been so awesome. Just helping to push the word. And again, like when we've talked about this
George,
before,
I'm not giving you 30 seconds. I'm giving you a full. We're about to hit the hour right here, so we're gonna keep rolling. We're gonna keep rolling until we're done here. So
I appreciate you guys. I mean, you guys have really. I mean, when you go back to what I was saying, like what I wanted for this thing to be a community-driven event. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this and the support that you guys have shown this expo, because it's not only benefiting, you know, me, but the whole entire community, you know, by letting people know about this thing. So it's beautiful, man, and I really thank you guys. It's been an honor, you know, and now I feel like. But it's true. It's like I just made 3 new friends. You know,
you did, bro.
And
we're gonna have a drink together.
Listen, you're gonna meet us, bro. You're gonna meet us.
Let's go, man.
Yeah, let's go.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go over there. We're gonna maximize this weekend. I promise you that. We're gonna maximize it to the fullest. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I get to meet Eric that I've been talking to 15 years, 25, 20, 30, 40 years. I didn't know
feels
when
like-
That's wild. I still
some
can't
point.
wrap my head around that.
Yeah.
You know,
I love it though.
you
It's-
should
it's-
see Eric.
it's
Eric
awesome.
and I, we tear each other up over the text, and,
Oh, bro.
and
Go
Eric
back
and Jeff
forth.
is like, bro, and I was like,
I'm
bro,
like,
Eric's
I'm
my
back
dude.
out of this.
Eric's my-
my.
And Eric's my
Yeah.
dude. We could do that because he's like a brother to me. So I can't wait to meet him. I can't wait
Yeah,
to
man.
meet Danny Newman, Michael
Oh,
from the
man.
Sim Racing, all the fans. You know how many fans we got
Bro.
posting in here that want to meet us, and
That's gonna be crazy.
it's gonna be
It's wild, man. We're
it's
just
gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
yeah. It's,
I'm gonna try my best to make time for everything. Is
Yeah.
what I'm worried about the most, right?
Yeah, I
You know?
agree. And that's where I think, depending on what your agenda is for the weekend, you can probably see a lot with a single day pass, but I definitely think like at minimum 2 day, but of course I'm biased. A full weekend, I will definitely allow you time to, because you might be just hanging out and having fun, like conversing with your friends for a couple hours, and you're like, oh wait, I didn't get to try. I didn't go check out that that equipment. Like, wait a minute, I'll catch it tomorrow. And basically you kind of map out your weekend and get your game plan. So you
That's
don't
it,
feel
yeah.
you don't feel rushed or feel like, oh man, I missed something, or I could have seen that, but I was checking this out here. This way it kind of gives everybody, the full weekend to kind of see things at their own pace.
I mean, you could spend
Yeah.
a day just talking to other people
Yeah.
that are like-minded. Oh, I have a sim lab rig. Oh, you do too. How is your setup?
Yeah.
Like just
Right.
other people, not even the
Yeah.
vendors.
That's
Yeah.
it, man. And
Yeah,
I'll tell
the
you guys,
community.
we keep mentioning time and time frame, and this was one of the questions, and I'll just address it here right now because George and I spoke about this. You guys, any of you can join the SimGaming Expo Discord channel, and
Yeah.
George has all the links in there to find out when things are happening. So you can go in there and kind of gauge where you want to, if you want to do a time attack, or if you want to do, he has a map on the website as well. You can see where everything is at a bird's eye view, simgamingexpo.com. So we'll move on to the next question, Georgie, because if not,
Yeah.
we're going to be here 4 hours, bro. We're going
Oh, yeah.
to be here, and I will
All
stay
right.
here. We're in Hawaii time, bro. But let's
Yeah.
move on to the next one. Who's got the next one?
Yeah. I got another question. So, I know we kind of mentioned the importance of this event. It's important to you. That was kind of one of the things that resonated with me. The first time we met was I could see the passion. I could see just like the authenticity behind your desire to just share, just sim gaming and sim racing with as many people as possible and bringing everybody together in the US. But my question is, what does like a successful event look like to you at this point?
Yeah. I think, you know what, I stand by that answer, and that is just seeing people walking through the door and having a good time, seeing smiles on their faces, seeing the businesses that, that invested the time and the money and the energy to come here, that they're gaining value from being here, and they're getting the leads and they're getting the sales, and just, again, like seeing this community come together. And ultimately, I mean, it's just being able to do this again and bring this back for
Right.
everyone to enjoy
It's
year
not a
after
one and
year.
done, I'm
No.
pretty sure
Yeah,
that's never
definitely.
the plan, never.
No.
So
But,
I, it needs to succeed. I want it.
Yeah.
It will. I want it to. I want it to be excellent. I want it to be great. I want to have, and it's not it's a we
Right.
would love to have an expo in the United States that we can rely on, right? That we can trust, that we can say, hey man, we went this year and it was amazing. Imagine what he's gonna do this. What is he gonna do next year? Like, or
Yeah.
he's gonna
Look
have a bigger
forward to it.
place, or
You know,
whatever.
I'm already thinking, bringing my kid to the next one because he's starting to get into,
That's
doing
awesome.
it, and yeah. So I'm all on board for, if we can keep this train going.
Keep
Yeah.
it going, man. Keep it going. The markets are definitely not slowing down at all. We just had announcements so many announcements this last week. I don't even know where to begin. Like, and they're just reveals. They're not even. We don't even know pricing. We don't know nothing. But we know that there's things being built as we speak. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's
Everybody's cooking.
There's investment going into the hobby still. Heavy investment.
There's actually
heavy competition.
Yeah. There's something that hasn't even been hinted, that's actually going to possibly be unveiled there. So
George, don't do that, Rob. Don't go there.
I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you.
Hold on now.
No, don't bring it up, man. Listen, you brought it up.
I'm just saying that,
That's not in the show notes. Come on.
You said you wanted surprises.
Nah, man.
You're going to see some stuff.
Hey, go ahead and get that monkey off your back, man.
All right. I guess you guys are going to have to go to see what George is talking about.
Yeah.
So
come check it out.
We'll see.
It's not.
It sounds like he is itching to just say it.
Oh man, I can't. But,
okay, you can probably NDA or something.
Yeah. Absolutely. NDA.
Touching on that, George, and I'm just going to kind of dovetail into the next question here with that is, from your perspective, the grand plan. What is it that you are looking forward to from this expo?
Wow. Yeah. Succeeding to the point where we can do it again. Again, it's just as I mentioned before, we've done a really good job bringing the exhibitors in, and the numbers are okay on the attendee side, but we need to grow those numbers to be financially stable to keep bringing it back. So that's kind of where I would say, hey, but in terms of like, for me, myself, I just want to see that the event goes smoothly. I hopefully can put out small
Nothing's
fires.
Perfect, George. Remember that.
I know.
You gotta go in with a clear mind that you might have to, there's things that you might have to handle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Being the owner of this, the founder, the man in charge. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it goes.
I think a lot of that is kind of built into my personality, where I usually put a lot of responsibility on my shoulders. Maybe it's a little bit, the paramedic in me.
I was going to say that
responsibility and some high stress moments.
Yes.
So
remember the paramedic rule, and you know what that is. It's me first, me second, and me third. Those are the three safety.
Got to make it home. Got to make it home.
You got to make sure she comes home. That's right.
Yeah.
So.
But I mean, I don't know. I feel like I have this responsibility, and I just don't.
And good luck sleeping
the
last 3 days before the event, because I won't be able.
Well, hey, 4 days before the event, I'm going to be celebrating my 50th. So there's so many firsts,
man.
First expo, first time I'm turning 50.
Okay.
There's all these
this is revealing information. I mean, come on, George.
I don't care.
You don't look 50.
I'm 50. I'll be 50. Yeah.
You don't look 50, and we said that the last time, and you still haven't changed a bit. And it's been like,
hey, look, he looks
like
younger.
11 months. I don't know how many.
It's the lighting. I'm telling you,
it's the lighting. Oh, okay. The lighting.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, this is what I want to do for the foreseeable future. I mean, I've got maybe 5 more years till I retire from my current job with the fire department, and again, like this is what I want to do moving forward.
There you go, man.
I absolutely love it, and it's
look how much you've done.
Yeah, you're making a hell of a mark, man.
You've made a hell of a leap without nothing to back it with. You know what I mean? And it's coming together. I love it. It's coming together.
Like kind of again, like going back to my backstory. As I mentioned, like watching IndyCar from a very young age, and that was before the internet. This was when there was TV guides, and trying to find out when the races are happening. And growing
TV
up,
guide, what is that?
Yeah,
come on, George.
I'm old head, bro.
The ones that came in the mail. Come on, man.
But growing up,
in the
like
grocery store,
we used to get the TV guide, but we didn't have a TV. But we got the TV guide. You didn't need a TV. You got the TV guide.
Man, somebody out there is watching. 2020.
Growing up, like I didn't have friends or family that were into motorsports. So it was something that was kind of very like personal, and I didn't really have anyone to share that excitement with. And that was honestly one of the things that I found when I joined iRacing, and meeting and creating friendships with people who were also like passionate motorsports fans. That's what drove me to create my league. And so it's like, just when I look back to like, how did all this start? Where was the first spark? And it was me as a kid sitting in front of that TV watching the Indy 500 for the first time. And like then, and even like when I joined iRacing, like I never would have imagined that, 40 years later, whatever, that I would be doing something like this. And so again, that's where it comes from, like wanting to share this with everybody. It was from a very young age, and just, again, being a motorsports fan, and then finding, over the years, and, simulation gaming and sim racing, it just put me on this path. So I don't know, I accept the challenge, again, it was like this thing where nobody was doing it. So it's like, all right, then I'm going to do it. Like, let's do it. And I threw myself into it, not foolishly, because again, like we were looking and researching and doing all this work almost 2 years before COVID even hit. And then that kind of put things on the back burner. And then it was like, no, this thing is not going to wait any longer. Like, let's do it. But yeah, this is really, again, just wanting to share that love with everybody. That would be success for me. If I'm able to, kind of give people that spark, or they can share in that excitement and the same, feeling and thrill that I get when I'm on the sim or when I'm watching a race in real life. If they can get that too,
I'm pretty sure that's going to happen there.
Yeah.
Tenfold.
Yeah. Sounds like
I'll say
day
day one. It's going to happen on day one, I think.
I'm sure most of us are going to leave saying, "Hey, I'll see you next year."
That's it.
That's the tagline. That's what would be success for me.
Yeah.
If they say that.
I'm pretty sure they will. I'm pretty sure we all will. So,
yeah.
All right, Georgie, we got two more for you.
Okay.
The last two here. What are some things you've learned planning an event like of this size? Like as a, I guess perspective, you know what I mean? Size perspective, if that makes sense.
Ooh, that's a good one.
This ain't no bachelor party here.
Yeah.
This is not a
Yeah, I would say that
this ain't room 220.
Yeah,
and that's your room. This is
that. Yeah, things that I've learned is definitely you have to be flexible. You have to understand the position that you're in, especially again, like with us being a first year show. I think if I was a stubborn type of person, this thing wouldn't have happened. So flexibility, I think, is one of the things. Another thing is ultimately that, you have to do the work. It doesn't come easy. I'm new to business. I ran my league as a business, but this is business on an entirely different level.
Mm-hmm.
So like when it comes to the trade show industry, the trade show industry is, in my opinion, it's a very, very not secretive, but it's kind of like an elusive world where there's not really a textbook per se. And there maybe aren't as many people out there that want to give away their tips and tricks because it's competition, to be quite honest, and that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to expand the growth of this community and industry. Obviously that's a natural part of it, but we're just trying to make the best show that we possibly can. But yeah, I would say, again, just resilience and doing the work and being flexible.
I'd say patience.
Yeah.
Patience is a big one because there's a lot of things that you didn't know were going to happen, were not going to happen. So it takes a lot, when you invest money in something, and the not knowing is a big thing, right? So and it's really hard to be patient. It really is.
I think the other thing is finding ways to stretch a budget when there isn't a big one, you know, and making it work, you know. Again, I guess that goes back to making it
That
work.
goes back to patience too.
Yeah.
It has something to do with it too, you know, because
Yeah.
you gotta that. Yeah, it's a big one. That's a big one.
Yeah.
But I think, man, listen, by everything we've heard, the 2 episodes that we made about SimGaming Expo, it sounds like there's been a lot of patience, because staying up late, you know,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
where you could have just said, I'm going to sleep and I'll deal with it tomorrow. You said, no, I'm going to deal with it now. I'm going to work on this. That's patience, and that's discipline, and that's taking the responsibility and owning it. And that takes a lot, you know. It takes a strong mind to deal with that. So
I appreciate it, man. And there's a lot riding on the line, you know. Like
it's all right,
said,
man. Listen, we'll cry later off camera.
Yeah.
We'll hug, we'll cry.
Yeah.
I'm
There
good.
have been
I'm good.
moments.
I'm good at this.
I won't tell you that there haven't been moments, you know.
I know, George.
When I've said it's an emotional roller coaster, you know,
it's scary too, right? Scary.
Yeah, we'd have like a great day where we'd have you know, a cool announcement or something positive happen, and then the next day it was like we'd get a no, you know, and then we'd ride high, and then it was like, man, this up and down, like this is just insane. So again, going back to what you said, patience. So we kind of weathered that storm, and then slowly but surely, in times where I was not patient, you know, I struggled with that because the clock was ticking the whole time, and it's like the dates are not. We're not postponing this thing, but we have to work. We have to get these brands in here. But we, you know,
and time is something you can't refund. You can't turn it back.
No,
once it's
signed,
gone, it's gone. That's it. Ooh, you signed. Ooh, that's it. They have that date. They have the date too, George.
Yeah. When I put my pen to the paper with the convention center,
that's black and white right there.
There's no turning back.
Yeah.
The penalties for cancellation were probably 2 or 3 times what the convention center cost, plus the hotel rooms.
Ooh.
Nope.
Yeah, so there's a lot of pressure.
Got to happen.
Yeah, it was full steam ahead, man.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you weren't gonna sleep at night anyway.
I'm not a gambling man either. You know, I'm not. I like what I have, and I want to keep it in my pocket.
You believed in something. That's what you have. That's what this is about. You believed in it.
But this is the biggest gamble, if you want to say, that I've ever done in my entire life, and I've never worked on anything harder.
I wouldn't say that. I would say this is the biggest investment you've made in the community.
Yes.
That's what I would say.
I love that. You're right, and it is.
This is an investment because you are investing in the sim industry, all of it, future.
It's a perfect
in
time
the United States, you know, in the U.S. and for the world too, because we all love everybody, you know.
Yeah, everybody won't.
Some might come out of respect from time to time, but we love you. You know what I'm saying,
guys? This thing is turned into somewhat of an international show. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, people are traveling outside of the U.S. A number of them. There's
I'm
probably
I'm in Hawaii.
We have a number. We have a number of
listeners
that are coming that are overseas.
Yeah. So it's maybe something like, well, if you add like the exhibitors as well, it's probably somewhere around 100 maybe ish, you know. I mean, when you think of the exhibitors,
that's international.
Switzerland, Netherlands, Germany, England,
that's
Finland.
half the damn continent right there. Like,
So, and then we have,
you gotta.
There's people coming.
You gotta upgrade the motto now.
Yeah, make sure you guys bring
SimGaming Expo, man.
Converter plugs, because in America we use these 2 prongs. We don't have 3 or 4 or 5.
Or those like
that's a good
skinny ones.
Yeah. Just remember, man, we we don't have those adapters because we don't really. I'm just saying, you know, go on Amazon. You know, I'll leave you affiliate links. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I won't do that. But you guys go ahead and find one. So, all right, man. So for the last question, Mr. Kelly, what we got, man?
Yeah, man. Just wanted to, you know, you mentioned how big of a deal this is to you and how it feels like a gamble, but to Jason's point, this really is an investment, and you know, it's really, you know, you and everybody around you coming together to pull the event off. Is there anybody that, you haven't really got a chance to thank or want to take some time to thank or shout out or anything like that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think, well, with regards to the event, we've had a tremendous amount of help from Impact Sim Sport and Hyperion Racing. So members from their
Nice.
teams have stepped up. Nathan and Corbin, they've, I mean, they're responsible for the success of that challenge series with the Porsche, because they
Nice.
backed me up
Yeah.
like no one else. And then again, like the people who you haven't heard or seen of yet that will be there. So we've got
Oh, so it's people that
announcers.
are coming, huh?
Yes.
So we're
Yes.
digging
Yeah.
into it a little bit.
We're
Man,
digging
I wish
into
we
it,
had
yeah.
more time to work on them.
Yeah.
Damn, give me more
We
time
could
to
get
work
a
on them.
Freudian slip or something.
We've worked the brain.
We've got
We got Morpheus hooked up. That's what we're doing. We're breaking the mind.
his name's Dustin Ollis. He's going to be our director for the weekend. So he's coming. We have a team of 4 iRacing members that are going to be working that competition stage. We've got a slew of announcers that are going to be assisting us. There's a lot of people who've contributed in a number of you guys. Thank you for helping promote this thing. I mean, you guys help generate ticket sales and just, again, like getting the word out there. So everyone is kind of put in, a little bit here and there. And
It's
then,
been our pleasure, bro.
yeah, thank you. And the
Yeah.
other thing is,
We
the
wouldn't
people-
promote something we didn't believe in, just so you know. That's how the
Facts.
Chicane
I-
podcast rolls.
Yeah.
I'd
We wouldn't
also-
even mention it here, if we
Thank-
didn't believe in it. So
Thank
Yeah.
you, man. The other thing is, all those people who helped me admin the line, both past and present where we left off, but all those individuals that helped me run that league for that period of time at that level, it was a lot of work. But they honestly they helped put me in a position where it was like, wait a second, what else is going on in this industry? I think we can do something different. And as we talked about before, things just kind of snowballed. But a lot of people have supported me, and it's it's been humbling, and I, again, like, that's why I kind of go back to feeling this weight of responsibility to deliver for everyone and not let people down. But yeah, it's been awesome. But we just, I can't thank everyone enough, really, is what I'd like to say. And you all know who you are, those of you that have helped. And I appreciate all of
Right.
you. So, yeah.
no, I'm pretty sure you'll be
Yeah.
thanking
My
them in
wife,
person
she's
when
been
you see. Of
tremendous.
course, the wife.
Good save,
yeah.
George.
Yeah.
Good save.
Oh yeah, she's the real MVP.
I mean, she's
watching the video. Like, are you gonna?
she will. She watches.
Bro?
She watches.
You
But
better-
I mean,
I
she was.
told you, George. You better. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
She was there supporting me from the very beginning throughout my entire iRacing journey. And sim racing and running a league is it's not just like a 30-minute commitment once a week. I mean, it was literally like a second day job, and
Easily.
she let me do my thing, and then again, like with this idea, this was more than just, I'm going to be on the sim for X amount of time. This
Bro,
was,
this is months.
Yeah,
and
indefinite.
months. So,
Financially tying to
Yeah.
you to it too.
Yeah. but
Yeah.
but I
That's
mean,
because she believes in you, bro. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
She knows what you can put out, and she's there to support you, and that's
Yeah.
that's all you need, brother, right
Yeah.
there. You
so
know.
I obviously I
So
think
shout
we're-
out to
yeah,
George's
yeah,
wife.
Yeah.
You know, on the Chicane podcast.
Thank you, honey.
The better half.
27-year anniversary coming up.
Good for
Wow.
you.
Yeah.
Good
Tip
for
my
you,
hat
man.
to you.
Yeah. So again, another milestone here.
I wish you
right
many,
before the
many,
event.
many, many more, brother.
Thank
many
you.
more.
Thank
So,
you. I appreciate that.
all right, guys. I am running out of time to see if I can pry anything from George. He's been a tank so far. So,
Yeah.
if you guys want to,
We'll just have to patiently wait with
Yeah,
everybody
we'll have
else.
to wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not much longer. So
Yeah.
It'll be here soon, everyone. And yeah, we got to keep a little bit of suspense for you, but I think it's going to be cool. And you know what? Here's one thing that I'd like to say.
yes,
I
we
want
have succeeded.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. It's not a reveal, but I'd like to encourage everyone to please take a minute, find one of those speaker panels or presentations, and just come and listen. Because these people are putting together. They're taking time to put together these presentations with slideshows and all of this, and we'd love for people to come and take a break, grab a soda or a snack or a drink and just come and watch a presentation or a discussion panel. I think there'll be a lot to take from these presentations, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. And just to also support those people who've put the time in to do those things. So that's kind of one ask that I guess I would maybe ask the community, like, hey, come and watch some of the guys racing, and come and watch a presentation or two, so that we fill these seats for these people who have put a lot of time and effort to making these presentations. So yeah.
100%.
Definitely.
100%, guys. Do we have any round tables for George? That was my round table, and I want more, but I'm gonna have to wait. So
yeah.
Anything, guys? Jeff, Eric?
I think I said it last time, but there are a few people that were put on Earth and for a reason, and then follow through with that reason. So, my man, you were put here to do this, to lead the first one, because it is a monumental task, and the Sim Expo is in good hands.
Yeah. Thanks, Jeff. And I mean, again, I appreciate those words, and just having the faith in me from what you've seen, and believing in me. That really means a lot, because it's been a long road. And again, I can't honestly, it's like I said, it's surreal that we're here, but I'm excited. I just want to see everybody, man. I just want to hang out and be me, just be a fan. I mean, of course I'm going to be working, but just be that fan that turned his first laps on iRacing in 2013 again, and jump on the sim and hang out with friends and do all of these things. I mean, I've been longing for that for a long time. Again, even when I was running my league, it's a different perspective, because it's like, oh, you're the owner, you're the one that's, controlling the rules, and
it's very different.
So now that that's been set aside for the time being, like, it can just be George again, hanging out with his friends. There's, you know what I mean? It's a different perspective, and I'm excited to, embrace this kind of new chapter. And I think at some point we'll maybe get back to league. I put 10 years into it. I hate to just see it fade, but
you will.
But for now, like, this is my way.
You are writing the standard, the standard for the first year, and I'm pretty sure you'll know where to take it and how to get things, and you'll be a lot more relaxed next go around, because
right.
a lot. You learned so much, in these past months, and you've been through a lot of stuff, and you can kind of take a different approach, or you kind of know what to expect. And I think you're in good hands. Again, the Chicane podcast is here to support in any way it can. We can't build rigs because we're all the way in Hawaii. So I wish you best of luck.
Thank you.
So I do want to say that, George and I, we speak from time to time, and I try to break him away from the all serious. I'm like, hey man, let's just have a conversation. And I really appreciate that, because, George is a real person. He's a real sim racer. And I think that just with those two keys alone, you know what's best for a gamer. It doesn't have to be sim racing. It could be flight sim. You know what's best for the gamer, and you know what's best for the community. It's because you are the community. You're one of us.
Thank you.
Exactly.
It's not some business guy that drives a Ferrari. I mean, and comes up and is like, oh yeah, let's invest in this because we can make some money here. No, you are someone that came from the hobby and is elevating the hobby and other hobbies and merging them together in an event that's never been done before in the eyes of the entire world. So that's a lot of props, man. I don't think I'll be able to top that. And I don't know. So
yeah,
it's honestly, George, you've been an excellent friend all the way since the first time you sent me a message and we all messaged each other and we got together and sat down in here. It's always, I'm pretty sure when these cameras go off, we'll be in here for another 15, 20.
Let's go.
You. The B-sides of the Chicane podcast. But I just want to say thank you so much for coming on the show, because supporting you and supporting this event is relatively simple for me, because it's an event that I support 100% and I believe in it. We believe in it. The team here believes in it.
100%.
So I mean, it's exciting. I'm excited to be there. We are zero profit with tickets. So if you guys, this is your last chance to start thinking about whether you want to go or not. And you can still use Chicane 10. You can use any code out there. I don't care if it's July 10 or July 15. It doesn't matter. We just want you to go and enjoy yourself and experience it with us. Have an experience with sim racers and meet friends. It's a good place to meet. Maybe you'll find the league there. Maybe you'll try out a flight simulator and find out that, flight simulator is kind of sick. I might see what options I have. And that's the place to do these things. Because I can talk to you all day in front of this camera about how nice something is, but nothing beats hands-on experience. Nothing. I mean, this applies to real life too. You go look for a job, hands-on experience prevails. That is a fact of life. You can study all day. You can go to Harvard, or maybe Harvard might get you in it. You know what I'm saying? But maybe let me tone it down a little bit.
Real world experience. Something you said about it.
But yes,
absolutely.
Experience means a lot. I am living proof of this. But that's a conversation for another time. Jeff, Eric, George, thank you so much for being here. Jeff, welcome back. George, anytime you want to come on the show, if it's to chit chat, bro, we would love to have you here.
Dude.
It would be nice.
Thank you.
And if you do open up a league, let me know. We'll promote that here too. I might find the way to squeeze some time for that. But
there you go. I know, Jeff, you like open wheel stuff. That was my forte, bro. IndyCar,
talking about
Lotus 79.
Bro, the Lotus 79 is dope.
I'll have to give it a go.
You gotta watch our old races, man. It was the Lionheart Retro Series, and we utilized the Lotus 79 and as a throwback to early 80s IndyCar. So we ran that sucker on ovals and road courses. So we put it everywhere. I know, right? But iRacing, give us a cart. Give us. Where's the Lola? Where's the Penske? Where's the Reynard? So until then, we ran the Lotus 79. So I always said,
name cross.
I always
spread the word for me. Spread the word for Georgie. Listen, you hear loud and clear. So
if they be careful, because I've always said, like, if they come out with the Lola or again, even the Reynard, I'm like, you're probably not going to hear from me ever again, because I'm going to be on the sim driving that.
You lost me, bro. I'm lost.
Awesome freaking machine, man. That's my era, man. It's a
100%.
It's a different time in IndyCar. But
that I honestly, we need more Formula and open wheel. So Formula needs some love. I think GT3 has gotten a lot of love lately. So hopefully we can only hope for the best. You'll hear about it here on the Chicane podcast. I'm pretty sure. If you have any, I'm telling you guys, if you have any questions for George or for any of the guys, send them email to the chicanepodcast@gmail.com or leave a comment below. Check out the SimGaming Expo.com. Also check out the social media join the Discord, because that is going to be the primary ways of communication that I'm being told in the past during the event. So it'll be nice. If you can't make it, then I mean, at least join in there and you can kind of stay up to date on what's going on. And again, thank you so much, George. You've been excellent friend. Excellent support towards the show as well. We do notice the things that you've been doing for us, and I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And yeah, I can't wait. By the time this airs, we will be in range of I'm gonna have to start packing soon, which is exciting.
Can you believe it, man?
Yeah, man.
Oh my goodness. Let's eat some pizza, man. Let's go get some pizza.
That's it. Let's get some deep dish.
You say when and where?
Yeah. Moretti's. It's
and
right around.
They got Ferris Bueller's Day Off on Netflix, guys. If you want to check out Chicago,
staple,
classic 80s. For those who know.
After you watch it, they're gonna. That's the joke, that instead of the Sausage King of Chicago, they're gonna.
There you go.
I'll be the Sim Racing King of Chicago.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully, we'll see. We'll see after September.
We'll be on the Sears Tower.
7th. So,
that's it. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much, and have a great start of your week. Thank you.